Salutations, my dearest friends. My name is Samantha, and today I'm going to be doing a bookish unboxing, and I'm also just going to give my thoughts on book boxes in general. How are you? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I just got off of work and I literally was not planning on filming. Like, my makeup was melting off my face. I just wanted to take a bubble bath, but we got a package. And I'm so excited. So recently, honestly, it feels like forever ago, I bought a package from the Last Chapter Bookshop, which is a book box website. There are tons of affiliates for the website. I don't have a referral code. I'm not an affiliate. I paid my coin for this, but if you want to find a code, like, there's so many affiliates that you can find. Where am I going with this? Oh yes, they had a historical romance box that they were selling, and to be honest, I'm not someone who typically buys book boxes. You guys have seen my hauls. If I buy a book box, it's usually like a mystery eBay box or something like that. But book boxes can be kind of expensive, and a lot of time they're pre-orders, so you don't get the actual package until like months later. So like with this box, I think I ordered it in the beginning of June, and we're in the middle of August, and I'm just getting it. Not the book box's fault whatsoever. Like, I knew that it was going to take a while, but I'm so excited it's here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to haul this package, and then I'm going to just give my thoughts on my experience with buying book boxes, maybe my experience with this brand. We're just going to chat. I asked you guys on Instagram, like, what videos do you guys want to see me film? And a lot of you said you like my chatty videos. So here we go, because a girl can talk. A girl can talk. I love how you know what, with my short hair, I've never gotten out of the habit of like tucking my hair behind my ear. There's nothing to tuck. There's nothing there. Anyways, okay, like I said, this is from the Last Chapter Books box. I tore this open. The way they packaged this, I struggled for like 20 minutes trying to open it. So hands off to the packaging. I'm glad they packed it with some love and care. It's a small business that sells a bunch of book boxes. Sometimes they will have a theme with their book boxes, and then other times they will have a specific author that they're featuring. For this box, this was the historical romance box. I don't believe it's available anymore. I don't know what to say about that, but it's a historical romance box, and for this one we knew what 5 authors were going to be in the box, but we didn't know what book of theirs was going to be included. Now, to be honest, I was kind of hesitant because the book box was kind of expensive. It was like $100. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did spend that much money on this box. My dog is barking in the background, I apologize. But we didn't know like what books we were gonna get. The reason I purchased this was because Beverly Jenkins was in here, and you guys know Beverly Jenkins is my queen. She's my everything. She's my hands down favorite author. Her and Lisa Kleypas, favorite authors of all time. Absolutely love them and probably will buy anything from them. So because it was a limited edition Beverly Jenkins cover, I had to get it. Honestly, the whole box was worth it just for this one book. I don't know which book it is, and I don't know what the cover looks like, and I really hope it's signed because I will geek out if it's signed. So let's open it together. Like I said, I haven't even looked at the box, so this is like a surprise haul. First, we have all these little, what are these called? Packing peanuts? Strings? Oh gosh, I'm getting them everywhere. What is wrong with me? Okay, that actually doesn't matter. Oh, no wonder it was packed so intensely. There's a cup in here. Is this a cup? I didn't know this was in here. I literally thought it was just the boxes. That's cool. Okay, now I'm excited. We're getting excited, guys. This says Reader of the Season because it's a historic romance box. This is a big cup, and it's actually really cute. I love the cover. Super excited to have this. Yes, I did know this was in here. They said like the first 100 people, or maybe the first 50 people who bought the boxes would get a signed book by Lorraine Heath. I own this one. I think I own the second book in this one. I don't think I own this one. How exciting. And I love this book. I gave it 5 stars. I listened to the audiobook and it is so good. All right, here we go. What size are these? Are these mass? Oh, they're not mass market paperbacks. I thought these are mass market paperbacks. They're trade. Okay. Okay, that's shocking. I don't know. I don't want to look. I don't want to look yet. I don't want to look yet. I don't want to look yet because there's other stuff in here. I don't know how I feel about them not being mass markets because all of my other historicals are mass market. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm getting these little things everywhere. I take it back. I don't like them. Like these little melting wax candles, and it just says Dearest Reader on here. That's cute. And then there is a ton of extra like bookmarks and things like that, which is really exciting. There's some of these little tabs that you can use to annotate books, and what's cool is there's like a ruler on this side, so if you do annotate books and like draw, you can do it on a straight line, so that's neat. And there's a lot of book plates, so I'm assuming these books aren't actually signed because there's a lot of book plates that I'm assuming I could just put in the books. Some stickers. This one says, you can't really see it because my lighting, this one says the last chapter. Let's get into the good stuff. We are here for the actual books. I'm like so surprised they're trade, and I think they're illustrated. I don't think they're, oh, they are illustrated. I wanted them to be like clinch covers. It's okay, it's okay. So this one is by Grace Calloway. This is Olivia and the Masked Duke. That's what that one looks like. I actually think it is really pretty, so I'm okay with this illustrated cover. I've never read this book before. This one isn't signed, but we have a book plate for her, so I actually kind of like this cover. I like the pale purple. Okay, okay, all right. I'm into it, I guess. Okay, next is A Bargain with the Rake by Sadie Bosk. Looks like that. They had like the same designer for all of these books because they do look very similar, but what's weird is like even this isn't the same size. Like look, this is a much larger trade and this is like smaller, so that is odd that it came in the same book box and they're not the same size. And then this one is a mass market paperback. I like it, I like it. I'm just commenting, we're opening it together. Next is The Defective Duke by Scarlett Scott. That's what that one looks like. Okay, I actually like this. We have like a pastel theme going on. They all kind of go with that same color scheme, so I feel like that would look really pretty on my shelves. See, here's the thing. I don't mind illustrated covers. It's more so like contemporary romances where it's like that cartoon cover where you can't really tell, like, is it contemporary? Is it fantasy? Is it YA? I feel like sometimes they can be misleading, but when it comes to like illustrated or discrete covers like this, I do actually think they're really pretty. Here's my Beverly Jenkins one. Are we saving that one for last? So this one is by Tracy Sumner. This is To Seduce a Rogue. It's like a watercolor design, really pretty. I'm not reading the synopsis for these because I'm lazy, so maybe we'll do a reading vlog where I read all of these books. I get a book plate for Beverly. Of course, Beverly Jenkins, the best for last. This one is Vivid, and this is the copy of the Beverly Jenkins one. I actually think it's really pretty. Maybe I'm biased because I love Beverly Jenkins, although I will say the original cover of Vivid is really special. Let me show you guys. This is the original cover of Vivid. I mean, you really cannot beat it. It does not get better than this. I have it in mass market as well as hardcover, which is what I'm showing right now. So now I also have it in trade with a different, like, alternate design. I do think this watercolor design is really pretty, but I prefer this step back. So I don't see a book plate for Beverly Jenkins unless I'm missing it. Because I got book plates for some of the other authors, but not Miss Bev. So that was my unboxing for the last chapter book box. Am I excited to have these books? Absolutely. I think the design is pretty. Yes. Was it a little bit unexpected for them to be this size and also some of them to be like different sizes? Yeah, that was a little surprising. I don't know if this is worth like $100. For me as a collector, I just love Beverly Jenkins, so I'm gonna say it was worth it. But honestly, if this book was not in there, I don't know if I would think it's worth it. I'm happy I have it. I think it was a really fun, creative idea, and I love seeing historical romance boxes. Now, I thought I would just sit here and chat with you guys for a little bit because there's been a lot of discourse on social media about book boxes in general, and I mean particularly about a specific brand, not this brand. Some people were complaining about like quality issues with certain book boxes, like the Bookshop. What is that? What is the company called? I've never ordered anything from them. I think it's the Bookshop or the Bookish box. The Bookish box, I think, is the one that had some quality issues where maybe there was publishing issues, or people weren't receiving their packages, or things were misprinted. I don't really know. I didn't have any personal experiences because, like I said, I've never ordered from them. I did actually order something from them that's supposed to come in October, so I mean, we'll see if it comes and what it looks like. I couldn't resist because it was a Katie Roberts book that looks so pretty. But like I said, we'll see. I bought it knowing all of the experiences other people have, so I have no one but to blame but myself. I kind of want to talk about how I feel about bookish boxes. So here's the thing. I think they're creative. I think they're fun. I love supporting small businesses. However, I very, very rarely will buy a bookish box. Honestly, this is one of the very first bookish boxes that I've bought, besides from Hello Lovely. The boxes I've bought in were from Hello Lovely, whether I bought them or they were so graciously gifted to me because I was on their PR team, and I had the best experiences with those boxes. I actually love the way Hello Lovely does their boxes. You can do like subscriptions, you can buy larger boxes, smaller boxes. I already know I love their products, like their t-shirts and their cups and their stickers, so it's always a joy to get those boxes. So great experience every time I order from them. But other brands, other small businesses, I've really never tried. And the reason is they're hella expensive. Yeah. Your girl is broke. I buy so many books, and bookish boxes are always going to be more expensive because usually they're limited edition, they're small quantities, and they're exclusive covers. That's not including if they're adding extra stuff like mugs and stickers, or if the books are signed by the author. And of course, we're taking into consideration these are small businesses, so it's not like a mass production situation. So yes, you're going to be paying for the quality, you're going to be paying for the exclusivity. They're a little expensive. Do I think they're worth it? At times, yes, I 100% do. But other times, I'm like, I don't know if I want to personally spend that much on a box, on an exclusive cover. Because although I do buy a lot of books because they're pretty, I buy a lot of books because they're pretty, but I also fully intend to use my books. So even if I buy an exclusive edition, I am totally planning on reading it. I will probably write and annotate in it. I'm gonna stuff it with the rest of my books. I buy books for display purposes or to never be touched or to not break the spine. So sometimes I don't want to spend that much because, like I said, I buy my books to use them. They're not always display pieces for me personally. Also, I read so many ebooks, so a lot of times I'm like, do I even need the physical copy these days? I feel like for me, I have really started to want a more curated book collection. I feel like when I first started my channel, I was very much buying like everything and anything. I was buying boxes off eBay. I was going to the bookstore every single week and spending so much money on books because I was building my collection. But now I kind of know my reading taste a little bit better. I know what I'm gonna like what tropes I like, what authors I like. Not that I'm being picky with what I'm reading, but like I genuinely do not have room on my shelves. Like I don't even know where I'm gonna put these books. Like my shelves are stuffed to the brim. The books behind me are triple stacked. I have a whole other shelf in front of me. I have books in my closet. So I'm like, I don't want more books because I'm like, where the fuck do I put them? Maybe one day I'll have a beautiful library. One day, but today is not that day. So yeah, I'm just wanting more curated things, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm not a minimalist by any means, not by any means, my friend, but I am being more cautious and particular about the things that I'm buying because I just don't have the space for these things, even though they're very pretty. Another thing is I am not a patient girl. No, not me. I don't know if that's a Cancer thing or just a me thing, but like I literally have the patience of a toddler. Yeah, okay. And a lot of times bookish boxes, you pre-order them and then you get them like months later. Like I said, I literally ordered this in June. I got it in August. I bought something from the bookish box this month in August. It's not set to ship till October because it's like a Halloween special edition. I'm probably gonna forget about that book by October. You know, there is a lot of stories about quality control or people not getting tracking numbers or people not receiving their boxes. Again, not for this brand that I hauled today, but other brands. I'm just talking about my general opinion about book boxes. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Oh gosh, and I also hate when people resell bookish boxes. Like I understand the resale community, company, business is a thing, but like it drives me fucking insane when people sell out all these boxes so that other people don't have the opportunity to buy them, and then they want to go and sell like this Beverly Jenkins book for hundreds of dollars. Like it's ridiculous, but whatever. I actually did a whole video on that if you want to see my thoughts on people reselling books. I don't have nice thoughts, but I have thoughts, so I will leave it down below. Another thing that I want to say is that's a pet peeve of mine is if you're ordering from a small business and you have quality control issues, reach out to their customer service first. Reach out to their customer service first. You have no idea what their process is. Maybe they will refund you. Maybe they will give you a new box. I see a lot of times where people will instantly like blast a company and reach out to their customer service. Did you let the brand know about the quality control? To be fair, a lot of these brands have made mistakes. I'm not saying they're not, but like go through the process. I think I still have these in my hair. Anyways, like what I was saying, there's so many moving parts. So you have the publishing company, you have the authors, you have the independent small business that is actually doing the book boxes, then you have whatever merchant processor they use, and then you have the postal service, whoever is delivering the package, whether it's UPS, FedEx, DHL, whoever the fuck. That's a lot of moving parts, and it is not always the author's fault or the brand's fault. So sometimes authors, I think most of the times, authors don't really have quality control, if that makes sense. Like they're doing bookish boxes, like I think they sign contracts. They're not the ones making sure these, you know, are printed correctly. They're not the ones packaging these boxes. Maybe some of them are, but I feel like for the most part they're not. And then if your package comes busted, that could be the postal service's fault. Like there's so many moving parts, and I think you have to realize that sometimes the brand might not be intentionally trying to give you crappy products, because I mean, what brand would do that? I mean, I don't know. And also, these are small businesses. They're not large corporations like Amazon or Google or Apple. They probably don't have the same funds that those companies have to make sure everything goes as smoothly. So sometimes it is trial and error, especially if it's a small business. However, two sides of a coin. As a business that is selling a product, you need to make sure that you're providing the services. And if you do not do that as you are marketing them, you need to do something. You need to refund, you need to refund, you need to replace, you need to make things right, whether it's store credit, new product, complete refunds. I do see the discourse about all the bookish boxes, and I think it's kind of like, who do you want to support? Use at your own discretion. Companies, just do the right thing and give people their products. That's it. Honestly, nobody asked for my opinion. I'm just literally sitting here chatting with you guys because I love talking to you. So I love you guys. As always, be nice to each other, okay? Be nice. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me. I hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Oh guys, okay. It was on the bottom of the box. I did get a book plate for Beverly Jenkins. I did. Oh, that makes me so happy. It was literally at the bottom of the box. Thank God I didn't throw it away. So I did get a book plate for Beverly Jenkins. So none of these books were signed except the Lorraine Heath one, but all of the authors sent book plates, which I don't mind. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to put this one in Vivid. I might put this in Indigo because that's my favorite book by her. I'm excited. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm excited.